Okay, we're going to do a tutorial on how to make palm crosses for Palm Sunday. These are traditionally done on Lazarus Saturday, the day before Palm Sunday. So I'm going to show you the difference in the leaves and the types of crosses you can make. This palm leaf has already been cleaned. It's a single leaf. And the rest of these, if you notice, have points on the end, which means they have not been cleaned yet. So I'm going to show you how to clean them. And then we're going to make a couple of crosses. So you just want to cut off the tip so that you have a flat part. You notice when I cut that tip off, there are two pieces. So this is actually doubled. So we're going to pull it apart so that we have two leaves. And if the ends look like they're dry or if they're hard, you're just going to peel them off. You can always trim them after you make the cross as well. The first step that we're going to do is we're going to make an L shape. You're going to fold the leaf at it's like a 90-degree angle, and then you're going to keep your thumb and your index finger, and we're going to make a secure square, like a knot right there. We're going to fold it once, we're going to fold it twice, and if you notice, this is an open flap. We're going to take our other leaf, we're going to bring it around to close that flap. This is one of the most important parts because it helps the palm cross be more secure and not open or come apart. So now if I let go, it's still staying together. Now that we have the middle, you're going to look for the sides that you can see through, because you're going to have to tuck the ends in. Stick it through. Okay, it's going to give you the top to bottom. Look again for the side that's open. You're going to pull it through, and this time we're going to make the two sides. You want them to be pretty even. So now I'm going to fold it back and just even those sides out. Once you get it where it's pretty symmetrical, you can just squeeze the ends. If there's a little dark part on here, we can trim that. So now you have a palm cross. So I have a couple of examples of other crosses, and if you notice, they're all going to be a little different because the width is different. There's another style that you can do, which is this style. So when you get to that last fold, instead of leaving the palm cross flat, you can also tuck in the fourth side. So if you look at it, all four sides are tucked in. So those are two different ways you can do it. If you get to making your cross and you get to this point, this does not mean you have finished the cross. You need to go ahead and pull that through and tuck in the other side and just make sure each side is about the same. And then you can also trim it. Alright, so we'll do it again. Here's my other clean leaf. You're going to make the L shape. So it's going to look like this. Then we're going to do two folds. We're going to fold once. We're going to fold again. So now this is what you have. This part's still flapping open. We're going to bring the other leaf around. And you see how it's got like where the crease is? You're going to tuck that in so you can pull it through. So once you pull it through, you tighten up the square. And then when you let go, it's still together. We're going to stick this side through. And if you want to make this two sides, can you see that it's more even? you can go ahead and make your two sides. And you can use the other part for the long part of the cross. And this is where you can decide if you would like to keep it like this, or if you want to tuck in the bottom to make it like that. Either way is acceptable as long as it is uniform and that it's not falling apart. Okay, we'll do one more. I've already trimmed this one. Take off the hard edge. Okay. This one just has the one. It has a lot of strings on it. Okay, so we have the L. Again, we're going to do 2 folds. 1, 2. You're going to use this to close it up. So if you get to this point, if you don't pull it tight, this is what you're going to have. You don't want a big opening. You want to make sure you pull it all the way through. And that little dry part sticking up, that's fine. You can trim that when you're done. Let's stick this through. Keep sliding it back and forth till they're even. Now I'm just going to come and I'm going to pull this off and see if I need to trim anything else on there. So there's another cross. So if you just keep practicing making the crosses after the first couple, you will learn how to make them easily. But make sure that you're stripping them first. If you try to make them while it's still double, they're not going to fold as easily. You just keep making that L shape, folding it around, closing up that center square knot. Once it's secure, you're ready to finish it. Just make your sides symmetrical. There you go. Okay, we'll do one more with our other clean palm that we made. This one has some little harder places on it, so we want to trim that off before we start folding it. Okay. Here's our L shape. Two folds. Tuck it in so we can tighten up the center buckle, center square. If it's a little tight because the leaf is different widths, you can always loosen it a little bit just to slide it through. And there you go. So I hope this has been helpful. Just remember, this is a leaf that has not been cleaned or trimmed. This one has been trimmed and separated, but it still needs to have this little dark end cut off. And this hard part pulled off so that when you get ready to make your palm cross, that it's more pliable and ready. Hope this has been helpful for you. Just keep practicing and you will have it down in no time. There you go. You'll notice all of these crosses are different sizes because depending on the palm and how much you have to trim, and when you pull the dry parts off, sometimes it makes it a little thinner, but these are all perfectly good crosses. All right, thanks for watching. See you next time.